Alright, this is review for custom Shockwave that I have made. Customized figure and very nice repaint. So I did go with the more classic purple. You know that if you look closely in the movie, he actually is just a straight silver, pretty much. So I did decide to go with a little bit of the classic purple. So I will pretty much show you everything as I transform him. There's not really a whole lot in vehicle mode that I can really show right now. So on the transformation, bring his arms up, back, out. Oh no, I lost a sword there. That's all right. I do like to get his head piece in place as quickly as possible, just to kind of get it out of the way. And here are those parts. Over. Look that chest in. Head up. And let me adjust the camera there so you can see him. Come on, camera, quit being a problem. Let's see his feet for this anyway. Knee pads up. So while the camera is in this ridiculous position, I can show you this. First thing to point out, I redid those spikes on his feet. So they're actually spikes now. You can kind of see there. Yeah. They are spikes, and they are pointy. And I went through a lot of time measuring and fixing them a couple of times to their spots, so they do close up just perfectly. Just perfectly. Alright, make sure everything's in place there. I gotta adjust the camera. So you can see everything. Alright. And more adjusting. There we go. Sorry, I'm working with a small space right now, so it's difficult to kind of get all of that in there. But that's pretty good right there. So yeah. That pretty much shows you all of Shockwave. I can give you a little more at the top there. You've already seen his feet. Nothing much to see there. First thing to really point out, I remolded his shoulders. They were kind of small originally, and I remolded them, made them a little bit closer to what they were in the movie. Yeah, much bigger there. And another big thing here, take the sword off so I can show you this. Also remolded his left arm, mostly just the forearm there. Because this, see, that's his hand right there, but that tucks away. All of that is new. And that is based off of the movie render poster image, really. So if it's completely inaccurate to what he originally was, or, you know, the movie actually is, whatever. Because I went off the movie render poster, which was really nice. And I did drill out a hole here for his sword. So it is a mech tech port, 5mm, just like everything else. Yeah, that's pretty much the resculpting there. And I don't know how many have noticed, but his gun has this weird little addition here, and I'm about to show you that. I gave his gun an LED light. So, just slide in a battery there. And it does kind of depend on what kind of battery you want to use. This is the more powerful one that's recommended. I think it's a little too bright if you look directly into it. You'll see. Yeah. Looks good in the camera, but just imagine, yeah, looking directly at it like that. It is difficult. So it looks really good for the visual effect from the side, and, you know, maybe not looking directly at it. It looks really nice. And but yeah, it's still a really awesome thing to do, I thought. I unfortunately did not have the resources at this exact time to extend his cord. It would have been something really nice to do, but, you know, with the LED light, I was a little more consumed by it than, yeah, originally planned already. But yeah, you can also, the switches, let me just point that out to anyone who really wants to know. The switch is right there by my thumb, right below the battery. You can use other batteries. There is one of these smaller batteries. I have no idea what sizes they officially are. When they get this small and they're the disc-sized ones, I just don't pay attention. But you can fit that one in there too. It works just fine. And clearly you can, yeah, if you can't even see it at all, not nearly as bright. This one is more, you can look directly into it and it won't blind you. So that works better for the money shot. Yeah. But all in all, that is everything I did to Shockwave. Probably some of the most actual customizing of the figure, aside from painting, that I've done in a while. This is my first attempt with an LED setup with a figure before. I think it went really well. Unfortunately, I was not able to hide everything for the LED setup. So you can still kind of see one of the wires there leading over to, you know, the barrel where the light is. Obviously there's, you know, the entire battery holder setup, so since I wasn't able to hold it or hide it, I did the next best thing. I painted over it to make it blend in with him, with his robotic parts. You know, I did a steel dusting over all of it. This part of the battery thing, I made the outside of it brass, you know, like faded brass, even though the inside of them is still exactly the same, it's perfectly clean, you know, so it doesn't interfere with the batteries at all. So, that is pretty much the Shockwave that I've redone and customized. I did want to do a little bit more with the blade. I kind of tried to, it didn't work out so well. And at that point, I was just, you know, I felt like I had done enough. I had worked on him enough, but, you know, that's a lame excuse. You work on something till it's done. Anyway, I'm very happy with this. The only other thing that I could think that I really could have improved on, if possible, would be if I really wanted to change the blade, or part of the original idea was to try and put an LED in his head, but with the way his head spins around so much, and this being the first time I've been working on an LED setup, I have no electronical skill with, you know, wiring or anything like that, so this was a whole new experience for me, so I didn't bother messing with it. I figured, you know, the gun's exposed, I can go with that. I did. So anyway, all in all, you know, you can see the paint job I did. It was, you know, steel dusting over pretty much all of it. Nice metallic purple. I will be selling this on eBay, probably in I don't know when. I assume a couple of days from when this is shot. So, to that I say, if you enjoy this enough, just, you know, go in, bid on them, and yeah, that should be it. So, thanks for watching. That's Shockwave.